So, yeah, it's going to be a battle.
Let's talk about your guard play. Obviously, Cotton comes in here, your leading scorer, around 18 points a game. JoJo's playing well. You go right down, of course, with Austin Starr. Those top three keep you in double digits, and then you got, of course, Ashley in there with inside the paint at 10. So those are your four go-to guys?
Well, our guards, those three guards averaged almost 60 points a game for us. Now if we can get Ashley to chip in what he's doing and Deshae to chip in, then we're just going to be that much better. So, yeah, we run a lot of stuff through our guards, but this will be a game tonight that we'll probably try to get the ball inside.
What concerns you about this team? One of the fact that you recruited some of these kids, most of these kids out here, you know them very well, I would think.
Well, yeah, and they know everything we run and what we call it. I'm not smart enough to change my calls, so when I make a call, most of them are going to know what it is. And the concern is, I know that Cooper Kidgell's going to compete, and Derek DeRocher and Colin Ockenpock from Shoto are going to compete, and I expect them to play at a very high level and shoot the ball extremely well, so we're going to have to be really good defensively.
I want to give you a chance to talk about the crowd. It continues to file in here. Great victory for the ladies just a moment ago. Now you get to perform in front of this crowd.
Yeah, awesome job by our ladies, and congrats to Coach Himmelberg. That's a huge win. Good adjustments they made from last night till tonight, so hopefully we can take care of our part now.
Good luck tonight, and we'll see you after the game.
Okay, thanks, Sarge.
Coach Steve Keller joins us here, and he is excited to get it underway. And as we've been talking about time and time again, of course, Coach 11 years up there in Dillon, has taken them to the NAIA tournament, has been very successful there, has recruited a number of those kids that will be out here tonight. And I love the fact that he pointed out some boys right here in our own backyard that we will know, of course, and Colin Ockenbach is one of them that comes to mind. He's only a sophomore at 5'9". Between him and Derek DeRocher, we know both those kids very well, Randy.
Yeah, we did them at the state tournament here a couple, 3 years ago, and them guys played very, very well over at the Montana Expo Park Four Seasons Arena. Good ball players. They're going to be fun to watch, and it should be interesting all the way around.
You take a look at what happened with Ashley last night, the way he came out, and it was fun talking to J.C. Isaacson, the assistant coach. I visited with him a little bit earlier today, and we talked about Ashley and standing as tall as he does out there at about 6'7". There's a kid that has that left-handed stroke, and when he hit that first three, he knew he was on fire, and he knew he could hit that from outside. Isaacson said, you know what, we need him to hit a couple of those shots to make them play honest defense with him.
He was 0 for 5 on the season until last night, and he hit a couple big ones. He's now 2 out of 8 from the three-point line. He had 22 points last night and 8 boards, which the boards are just a little bit under his average, but boy, he had a great night on the offensive side. He averages 10 points and 9 boards every game. He did very well.
We got a thriller coming up. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back in just a little bit as we've got our second game coming your way with the University of Montana Western Bulldogs taking on the University of Providence. We're back in 3 minutes right here on KNX 102.7 FM and KDBM 1490. We're back in 3.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, you're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefits.org.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m., enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy brunch your way while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level.
We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old Coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken, or new sirloin steak, or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and ball drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Just a couple minutes away from tipping off our second game of a doubleheader coming up here. And the upset of the night, obviously, is the fact that the University of Providence has beaten the Bulldogs on the women's side. The Bulldogs ladies come in here undefeated on the season, 3-0 in conference, 0-3 University of Providence. And, Randy, that just shows, again, the parity in this Frontier Conference. I'm just telling you, no matter who's playing whom, you better be ready to play every night.
Well, and I don't want to oversell that as being the season-saving game, but I'll tell you, to go 0-4 in this conference, that's a tough start. That is a huge victory there that should keep the Argos in the polls and should give them their confidence back after losing those first 3. We've got MSU Northern coming in on Tuesday, and although Northern is down, that is always a big rivalry game. Hopefully the stands are as full that night as it is tonight.
Western, of course, beat Northern last night on the women's side pretty handily, and it looks like Western got the win on the men's side in a barn burner. The women, of course, just so much talent there. Northern's women are a little bit injured. They've got a couple sitting on the sidelines that are a very big impact. On the men's side, Western, of course, gets up and down the floor, but we all know what Montana State University Northern does, and they shoot the rock from behind the 3, and they live and die by that. They just missed it by 1 shot is all.
Yeah, very good contest up there, and so it'd be interesting to see. We talked about it in the girls' game, who comes in with the energy, who comes in with the tired legs. Could make a difference here too.
As you have to travel, you get a little tireder. We will see if that wears here, as it was a tough game last night for the University of Providence beating LC. They will have to come back and perform at a high level again. We'll see if they can do that, and our starting lineups in front of a nice crowd here on a Saturday night. It's all coming your way with our second game of a doubleheader. We call it our Benefice Game of the Week. Right here, as we take this 3-minute timeout, we will pray, we will have our national anthem, we'll honor veterans here that help make this country as great as it is. As we get ready for all the action coming up, it is basketball action coming your way as we've got our second game of the doubleheader in 3 minutes. Right here on KRX 102.7 FM, and we'll also bring it to you out of Dillon, Montana. We want to say thank you to all those folks down there as we are on air at 1490 KDBM. It's a 3-minute timeout, and the tip-off and the starting lineups are coming up next. The University of Providence. Here's how the Bulldogs will start. Tanner Hoverfield is in. He is a Montana Dillon boy. He stands at 6'4". He is a freshman coming out here in this one. As we talked about, it's a guy in our own backyard, Cullen Achenbach. A sophomore from Choteau, Montana, stands at 5'9". Derek DeRocher, know his dad very well, played a lot of softball against Jody. He is a junior. Derek is a great outside shooter, just a really good defensive player, and he will come in at 5'11" from Choteau, Montana. Let's go to Billings, Montana for this Western Bulldog team. It is a 6'4" senior. Copper Kidgill is in there, and he is a tough player inside the paint. He will be asked to handle some very tough play underneath against Ashley, as well as, of course, Deshae Williams. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Jacob Payne will wrap it up. Here's a small-town American boy from Roy, Utah. He is big, though, at 6'7", a junior, as they bring it at you time and time again. Troy Scott from Dillon will be in, and, of course, we'll keep an eye and see if James Ramirez comes in as well. He's one that we recall very well from Manhattan, Montana. He's a freshman, shoots the three very well. He stands at 6'4". As they get ready to come at you, Mike Larson's got his team ready to play here with a little bit on the line tonight.
Well, and Coach Steve Keller, after a very emotional introduction, he gave a lot of hugs to those Western players as they came over and shook his hand. You know, it's going to be a big night for the number 23 team. They're going to kick it off this way. Brandon Cotton, he had a night last night, 19 points. He's from Tacoma, Washington. Comes in averaging 19 with 4 assists. He is 5'10" and a junior. Deshae Williams, you're right. We will be talking about him, not just his inside play, but his outside play, which is very important. He came in with 10 points last night from Tampa, Florida, 6'6", and a senior. The next guy up, Jalen Shepard. They call him JoJo. He is from Las Vegas, Nevada. 23 markers on the board. He was big last night. He is a 6'2", and he is a senior. Austin Starr, the other one from Las Vegas, came in. Had a down night on the offensive side as far as points, but he did a heck of a job handling the rock. 6'3" and a senior. And finally, the big man, the freshman. 22 and 8 last night. 22 points, 8 big boards from Kalispell Glacier. Jackson Ashley coming in averaging almost a double-double on the season. He is a load to handle underneath the basket.
It will be a couple of different players coming in off the bench, and one of those that we know right here in our backyard, Jacob Wetzel. He is a kid that can fire the three time and time again. We will see if he does that tonight. Also one that played last night very well, I thought, Randy, was the fact that Daho came in here, and he really kind of got the spark going, got things going as far as the rebounds, and a lot of aggressive defense in there to shut down LC. We'll see how he does tonight in this one.
8.7 rebounds for JF last night. Our neighbor from the north coming out of Montreal, Quebec. Yeah, he's definitely one to keep an eye on tonight. As the crowd's energized, we're energized. Hopefully you are back home.
It is ready to play some basketball. Second game of the doubleheader coming your way tonight. The University of Providence in their green outlined blue jerseys. And it'll be gray with the black numbers and red trim for the Bulldogs. Bulldog fans, are you ready? Argo fans, let's get it done. Here we go as they get ready to jump it up. They will go with Payne in the center circle, taking it up against Deshae Williams, 6'6", taking it up against 6'7". As Zarab tosses into the air, it is a toss blown dead, and they said it was just a bad jump, and so they will reset it back at 20 minutes as the clock did come off there, and they will get ready to top off one more time. It's the second game of the night. It's tossed up, handled this time by Western, and we're ready to go. As they bring it to the front court to your right-hand side, it is going to be Colin Achenbach taking control of it, comes back out top of the key. They'll work left wing to the man-to-man defense. As they come top of the key there, Achenbach directs traffic, will hand it off. They think about the three on the right side, do not. As Kidgill will go down to the baseline, kicks it back out top of the key, but here's a steal. And a good read going the other way is Cotton. Brandon Cotton for two. He's got the first basket of the night.
Yeah, Brandon had 19 last night, averages 19 on the season. He also picks up a couple steals every game. He'll start with his first and his first basket.
Cullen will take care of the point guard position here for the Bulldogs as they go down the right side. Back out to Cullen. Achenbach goes left wing. Three on the way. This shot rolls around, no good. Rebound is Williams. He'll clear their boards and take it out of there for the University of Providence.
Nice box out by Deshae there with an easy rebound.
Cotton out to the 10-second line, backs it off now as he looks into the man-to-man defense. Comes back out to Williams. Williams works left side to Shepard. Shepard with the lob pass inside as Hashley's going to have it hammered out of his hands. As Payne got the ball, stripped it out of there. Here comes Achenbach back on the offense. Hesitation dribble to the left-hand side. Gets the left wing. Three-pointer on the way. Is up good outside. Nice shot on that far sideline. Out there is going to be DeRocher. Derek can hit the three time and time again. He nailed that one.
Yeah, that's where he was a specialist for Shoto out there, and certainly a big part of that state championship run that they had.
3-2, Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. Bulldogs up by 1. 18:36 to go, first half action. They'll go inside to Shepard, works the paint, now kicks it back out to Cotton. Brandon jukes to the right. Long three on the way, up, in for three.
You cannot leave that young fella alone outside the line because he'll hit that every time. He's got all 5 of the Argo points.
That Tacoma Washington 5'10 junior has all 5 of them, makes it a 2-point lead here for the Argos. 18:16 to go. Bell Valley Bank scoreboard as they bring it back out. Achenbach will back it out here. Top of the key, hesitation dribble goes in there, stop, loses it for a moment, then gets it right back again. Back over to Cullen. Cullen fires with the left hand. Three-pointer on the way.
Boy, he's feeling good tonight here. That's his first basket of the game. It's a 6-5 Bulldog lead. 17:57 to go, first half action on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard.
The Shoto boys are beating the Argos right now. They've got 2 long-distance shots. Here comes the Argos. Cotton will bring it down that left wing now. Stops there, looks to get rid of it. Top of the key. Hesitation dribble there from Shepard. Fires it over to Hashley. Will reset it out here with 13 to go on the shot clock. Hashley's got it inside left wing. Here's going to be Starr from 3. His shot no good. The rebound is going to be taken care of. And taken back over here on the left-hand side to Austin. Will reset it with a fresh 26 on the clock as Shepard behind the back dribble goes around the right side to Cotton. 3 guards continue to play the point position here. The hop back out to Shepard. Shepard from 25 is off the mark, no good. The big boys battle inside. Finally, Collins got the rebound.
Yeah, Jackson only the one working the boards on that last possession there. That's why it's going to be in the hands of the Bulldogs.
Achenbach will go to the free throw line, stops there, passes right side to DeRocher, and he stepped out of bounds. Nope, going to be called a foul right here.
Got him on the arm, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, so that'd be foul 1 on the person, foul 1 on the team. Jack Taylor.
Nice crowd here on a Saturday night. Denton Geyser Stanford. Thank you all for coming in tonight. They had an off night. And, of course, they've got a full slate of basketball. Invited them to come back Tuesday night, and he goes, we'll see. As they are invited back, all the schools are invited to come here Tuesday night. As a long three here from Cullen is going to fall way short. Shepard's got the rebound for the University of Providence, and they'll take off going the other way. With the hesitation is Shepard. Fadeaway jumper's good for 2.
He did a nice job being able to square his body up in the air, and I misspoke. Not Jack Taylor, it was Shepard with that first foul.
7-6. Argos in front on our Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. 16:42 to go. Sergeant Randy bringing you the call here in this one as the Dogs have the basketball at the top of the key. As they work it around, Payne will pull up from 16. His shot rolls around. Nice little shooter's touch for 2.
A very soft touch as he rolled that one over the rim. It's an 8-7 University of Montana Western lead here at the 6:25 mark in the first half.
6'7" junior has a pretty soft touch as they come back the other way with Cotton. Hesitation dribble. Now we'll work it back out. As they work it around this left-hand side, they got Hashley down underneath, splits the defense. He's got an easy bunny. He's got a soft shot for 2.
Boy, he does such a nice job pinning that defender on his hip there and then spinning right to the basket. Did feel a little contact. Went up with the easy left-hand layup. That's his first points of the game.
DeRocher, with a pass left side with a long 3 on the way. Boy, that's a rainmaker there from Tanner. Yeah, Haverfield it was.
Not sure how he got that past Hashley, but he did. So it's 11-9 Bulldogs.
Well, he took it up there to the Sky Rafters, and as they come back the other way, UP's down. They'll go inside to Shepard. Has to get back out to Austin. Starr fires from 3 range. It's raining threes on a Saturday night as Austin Starr drains it from out there and give the Argos another 1-point lead, 12-11 on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard.
Starr is 1 out of 2 from the field. Hopefully that gets him opened up. He had a tough shooting night last night.
As they come back on the offense now, it will be handled out front from Cullen Achenbach. They'll work it around the perimeter, left wing now. Against that man-to-man defense on the give and go. Shepard reads it perfectly. He's going to take off with it. He's got a man to the right-hand side. It's going to be Austin Starr feeling it, man. He is feeling it for 3.
Back-to-back trays. That's what I said. All you got to do is get that first one to follow in, and then that rim starts to open up a little.
15-11. Argos in front. 15 minutes to go in our first half on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. As they take care of it here, Haverfield will get rid of it. Back over to Cullen. Achenbach goes out. As they work it around here, DeRocher fires it onto the right-hand side with a step through. DeRocher from 30. His shot is going to be missed, and then Williams clears the board. Argos will run with it here. They bring it to Shepard on the left wing. Hesitation dribble, forces the action. Little Bunny layups up and in for 2.
Yeah, JoJo just took that right to the rack, and he had a lot of help there as they couldn't get off of the defender over on Hashley standing right next to the rim.
University of Providence Argos jump into the top 25 in the rankings as DeRocher goes in. He'll stop, they'll work left-hand side. Now here's the dribble drive on the fake, and a spinning move is going to be called here with a block. And that was a tough fake as they take it down inside. Kidgell is going to go to the free throw line. Cooper.
Yeah, Hashley will pick up the personal. That's his first personal foul, second team foul at the 14-20 mark.
Cadell for 2, down by 6 with 14:20 to go, and we do have some subs getting ready to check in. And Daho will be the first one for the University of Providence off the bench. They did play quite a few last night. We'll see Taylor come in. And we'll also, of course, as we talked about Jake Wetzel, we saw him come in a little bit in that game. Jared Burr got some playing time last night, too.
Cedric Boone on the floor for the first time, as well as Troy Scott for Dillon.
Free throw coming up here as we get some substitutions.
First one is good.
So another one coming up here.
17-12.
It is front of the rim, no good this time. Shepard will control it for the Argos. And Brandon walks by and will take care of it. As they do kind of come up on this left-hand side to the free throw line. Brandon Cotton with the fake, now looks to spin, is going to have to get rid of it, does. Back out to Shepard, top of the key. As they throw it down on the low pass, and that's going to be a push-off. Pretty easy call against Daho.
JF just tried to build himself a little space underneath there. That's his first personal, but we're up to the third team foul. You and I have talked about it. I heard you talking about during the CMR game how we get to the free throws somewhere in that 6, 7, 8 mark. Last night it was a little bit quicker.
Yeah, it's been a little more, well, they're shooting a better percentage, obviously, from outside as those threes are going down. As they come the other way, here comes the Bulldogs from Western Montana College. As they'll go around the perimeter down to the baseline now, and they go inside, lose it for a moment. Now they'll get it back out. Boone with the dribble drive to the top of the key, resets it. As they work over here to Kidell. Back to Boone. Boone jukes and jives, tries to get something to happen here. Goes with a spin, comes up with a 15-footer, rolls around, and Daho's got the rebound for the Argos. Up by 5 with 13:31 to go on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. First half action here from the Glopin Gymnasium is Brandon Starr says, money, I've got it from downtown, boys. That's his 9th point of the night.
That is a heat check right there. He is 40 out of 48 from beyond the arc on the season, not counting the 3 that he just made.
Coming back the other way, Dogs have the ball. It's Boone with a couple of dribbles now. He likes to take that long dribble. As Cullen goes in, Achenbach will force the action, and he goes up against a 6'7" guy. Shepard wants to run with it. He looks to slam it home, and he does. The Salute flush goes down, and it is hammer time.
JoJo with a big smile there. Thought he wanted the contact call as well.
So he's got a big dunk here in this first half. Now he goes back and plays the defensive end, and a nice spin move underneath. Cadell's got it for 2.
Cooper gets his first basket to go with 1 free throw. 22-14, Argos up by 8.
Take to the glass is Cotton, and he'll throw up the shot and have a chance to go to the free throw line for 2.
Reading the wrong stat on Austin Starr. He has got 50 3-pointers on the season now.
Timeout on the floor as we hit the 12:37 mark of our first half. We'll break with them. 22-14, Argos in front. We're back in 60 seconds right here on KDBM 1490 and, of course, KINX 102.7 FM.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information. I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Basketball here on KNX 102.7 FM, KDBM 1490. Sergeant Randy Bongden bringing you the play-by-play here for the second half of our doubleheader, where you can watch it online, of course, with the University of Providence Argos website. They've got the video as well as the radio stations that we mentioned. If you'd like to watch the video, you're more than welcome to do that. We'd love for you to check in. We're getting some folks in Fairfield that are checking in. Ross says, hi, Sarge and Randy. How you guys doing? It's 406-450-1147 if you'd like to, as the shot is good from Cotton, and he will get another one coming here at the free throw line.
I didn't even know they'd called a foul. Colin Achenbach got with the personal.
Yeah, he can't do that. I don't know what it was, but
he can't do it, yeah.
Apparently he couldn't do whatever it is we did. Second free throw is also good. That's 7 points now for Cotton. Leading scorer at 19 here. It's a 10-point lead for the University of Providence Argos right now, as they force it inside, and a loose ball battled for as they kind of kick it back out left side. Now they'll go right side to call it, or excuse me, that's going to be DeRocher firing from three. He's got it from outside. Derrick will hit his.
Second basket, yeah, he's got 5 points in the game there.
It was 2, okay.
Yeah, it was just inside the line. Yeah,
Yep.
That was a long 2.
Yep. So that gives him, as Shepard comes the other way, too easy there. They're going to have to tighten up their defense because that was an easy layup.
JoJo's got 4 of those in a row, give him 8 points in total. It's still 10-point difference, 26-16 Argos.
11:57 to go here in our first half on our Belt Bank scoreboard. As the Dogs coming back with the basketball, they'll shoot the three top of the key here from Scott. And missed that one long out to Daho. Splits the defense, rolls it in for 2.
Yeah, Jay up doing a nice job, and with that, they want to take another break.
30-second break that'll be extended. We'll do it with them. 28-16. We'll be back here in just a moment with 11:43 to go first half action. More action coming up on KNX 102.7 FM and KDBM 1490.
This community service message is brought to you by Sean's Off-Road. Asking you, are you ready for winter? How about your vehicle? Call Sean's Off-Road today and make sure your vehicle is winter ready. Sean's Off-Road. He does the job right the first time.
The Great Falls Symphony presents Passionate Passages. It'll be Saturday, January 19th, beginning at 7:30 p.m., all at the Mansfield Theater. Now, if you want advance tickets or if you need more information, then please call the box office. The number is 455-8514.
28-16, Argos up by 12. First half action, 11:40 to go here on the Belleville Bank scoreboard.
So here come the Bulldogs trailing in this one as they're working around that left-hand side. They have been living and dying by the threes right now as they do get the basketball on the save as Burkhardt will control it back out to Boone here. Cedric will continue with the left-handed dribble, the hesitation dribble, as they go down to 8 seconds to go. Now on the dribble drive right-hand side, down to DeRocher. DeRocher's got 3. He can hit the shot. You got to get on him. He'll force the up and under and misses everything.
Shot clock violation, just real good defense.
So they will have the shot clock violation there. And here comes the inbounds for the Argos, up 28-16 in our second game here. Benefice game of the week here in Great Falls. Thank you, Benefice, for being on board, as they will take care of you literally if you need to. As Cotton comes the other way, Brandon now with a couple of dribbles, comes off the pick to, of course, that is Starr. As Austin now will get it outside, and he nails another one. Man, he's just feeling it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got 12 points now, all of them outside the arc, and you and I talked about it. He's got to hit that first one and get comfortable again.
He wants the free medium combo meal from Taco John's. He wants to be the Taco John's player of the game. We'll find out at the conclusion of this, as here's a take to the glass, and a driving foul will be called here. And a nice attack on the boards going in is Troy Scott from Dillon, Montana. He's that senior we talked about here.
Jacob Wetzel will pick up the personal. That'll be his first.
Jacob checked in at the break. You got Brandon out there and Daho, as well as Austin Starr and Jackson Hashley for the University of Providence.
Trey Edwards just came on, the Bellevue, Washington native, 6'3" senior.
Troy Scott will clear the pack, and they'll come out top of the key here as they get into the hands of DeRocher. And now they go to Boone down on that far left corner. Boone will be forced down to the baseline. He's double teamed, comes out top of the key here. On the give and go to Scott, and a foul will be called out front. And so that'll go against Jake. He's got his second.
That'll be 2 quick ones on Jake. No, they're going to put this one against, it looks like, Austin Starr, so that'll be the first one on him.
Austin's first one.
So they'll set the shot clock at 20. It's going to be Western with the ball underneath their own basket. 31-16 is the Argo lead, 10:26 to go first half action as they'll bring it in deep. They'll go all the way over to Troy Scott. Scott rotates the field on the left-hand side in the hands of Edwards. Trey sets back. Scott wants to drive. He does. Right into the chest of Jake Wetzel. And Wetzel now picks up his second. You knew it. You just was a little bit early.
Yeah, and I think he had his heels on that line. And, boy, that's a big part as he comes in, gets called for the block. So Troy Scott will go to the free throw line. He's got a chance to shoot a pair here, down 31-16.
Troy has not missed from the line tonight. He averages 5 rebounds a game. He did have 10 points last night. And there is his first free throw of the night. He is 1-1 as Jake will come to the floor, or come to the bench, as Jack Taylor will step on for the first time.
Had a chance to watch this Tampa, Florida 6'3" senior play here a couple of nights ago. Well, last week before the break, actually. But he really lit it up. He was fun to watch, and he really added emotion to this team here as the free throw is missed.
Scott comes up short on that. Hashley right there to clean up the mess. It's Brandon Cotton with the ball on the left-hand side. He looks for the screen, goes around one defender, 2, 3, right into the contact there. And Brandon Cotton will head to the free throw line where he's made a couple already tonight.
As we roll to the halfway mark here of our first half, more fouls starting to pile up. That's the 8th foul called combined, 6 against the Argos, 2 against the Bulldogs.
As that'll be Boone picking up his first personal, the Minnetonka, Minnesota.
Minnetonka, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister there.
Minnesota. Do some ice fishing.
As Brandon Cotton does make the first one there. Of course, a lot of NFL action going on there. If you know the score of the Cowboys game, let us know. Unless they're down. Then we don't want to know. Second free throw coming up for Cotton as he'll pull the trigger on this one. Good rotation as it slides through the rim. And there'll be substitution coming in as JoJo back on the floor. Jalen Shepard comes in. 33-17, Argos have pulled out to a comfortable lead here at the 10:09 mark of this first half on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. As Cowboys up 10-6, all right.
And the Colts won big today over the Texans, 21-7 in that one.
As right now it's going to be the Bulldogs trying to battle their way back into it. Strong move with the left hand. Gets his own rebound in the putback. That one's no good by Scott. Third attempt. He's finally going to get that one to drop for his first field goal of the game.
Yeah, and he just padded his stats on the rebounds and then finally to go in there and knocks it down.
Austin Starr's going to work the ball. One-on-one defense there. He looks over the top in the hands of Hashley. Jackson, who hit a couple big threes last night, thought about it. Austin Starr, he'll pull up from 22. That one's no good. Rebound comes down. They want to run. It's Scott with the ball. Brings it down the left-hand side of the floor. Resets up top the key to Boone. He stops. He pops. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down. JoJo quickly. He's got numbers. Jack Taylor. He's the wide receiver. He picks it back into the hands of JF. Daho slides it with the right hand. Rattles that one around, no good. And we are going to have the rebound foul. And is it going to go against Austin? It is going to go against Austin. So that'll be Austin Starr's second foul.
You got a little bit of foul trouble last night, too.
We're going to make the long walk for the 1-1.
At the free throw line as we head down that direction. University of Providence women got the victory here tonight in an 11-point upset. Congratulations to Coach Bill Himmelberg and his team.
Trey Edwards goes to the line. Edwards from Bellevue, Washington, the 6'3 senior, will step up to the line for his first opportunity. Trying to cut into this 14-point deficit as he pulls the trigger on the first one. It is good, so they'll award him a second. 33-20. Of course, we'll be back here on Tuesday. We invite you all to tune in if you can't be here in person. Ladies kick off at 5:30. Pre-game will start about 5:15, and the men will follow at 7:30. As second free throw is good as well. With that, Brandon Cotton will come in. Austin Starr will head over to the bench. And Coach Larson wants to make some substitutions. He does as well. So he'll bring Tanner Haverfield back onto the floor as they're trying to match up man-to-man. 33-21, Argos up big. You're listening to the Benefits Game of the Week here on the Belt Bank scoreboard. It's 9:15 here, first half action. Game number 2 of the night, as it's going to be a quick three-point shot as Jalen not able to secure that point. He'll get in the rebounds of J.F. Daho, this time to Shea Williams. Little crossover dribble. Pulls up. Yeah, they're going to say he took the extra step. They're going to hit him with the travel.
Yeah, a little out of control there as Daho takes it in with the timeout being called here.
They're going to take a break. Let's take it with them. It'll be a 30. So we'll be back in a half a minute as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Thank you to Anderson Glass. Jim, Brian, the whole crew down there, they are always stepping up to take care of us. They help us out with the Parade of Lights every year. And, of course, appreciate Michelle doing that commercial for us. Brian's wife, she's a nice lady. Does a nice job.
Brian doesn't think so.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to tell her. UM Western with the ball. They're trailing by 12 right now. It's just under 9 to go here in this first half action. As it'll be Haverfield kicking over the left-hand side. Back through Boone, top of the key. This time offering it up will be Edwards as they continue to rotate down baseline. Little 15-foot floater from the left. That one is good. Cedric Boone, Minnetonka, Minnesota, is happy to see that one fall in. That's his first basket of the game.
He's actually been working pretty hard over there and finally got that shot to go for him.
Cotton working hard as well, getting it back to Jack Taylor. He drives in, tries to dish it off into a couple of defenders there. A little bit of contact with the official there. Everybody keeps on moving as it's going to be the Bulldogs with the ball on the left-hand side. Coach Keller visiting with the ref over there, trying to tell him which calls he should be making and which ones he should not. As a quick spin pass over the left-hand side. It's Scott. He stops and pops for three. That one's no good. The rebound comes down into the hands of Haverfield. We're going to have a quick whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against the Argos, and it'll be foul number 1 on Deshae Williams.
We will shoot some free throws as mentioned in this one. 10-point difference on our Belt Bank scoreboard. One of the things I see that has been going on here with Coach Steve Keller, obviously, is trying to work his program, start to build his program, and he is getting a lot of kids that have a chance to play out here. Obviously, he's got his top 3 guards that continue to play a lot, but nice to see that Jake comes in and gets some playing time, as well as, of course, Daho over there.
Haverfield with the first free throw. It is good, as they've cut it down to single digits for the first time in a while. It's down to 9, 33-24. They can shave one more off with this free throw. They do not. Rebound comes down as it's going to be Shepard. Skyen to clear that one away. Jalen will bring the ball down on the right-hand side. Wants to drive. Pulls up from about 10 feet. Sets his rebound back to the left as it'll be Brandon Cotton top of the key. Cotton comes left. Taylor, deep pass. Down to Jackson. Hashley, spin move. Couple defenders. Gets it to Taylor. Count it. It's good.
Nice attack to the glass there as we're starting to get more and more scores coming in here. Shelby was a winner in girls basketball over Fairfield, 52-39.
As now it's going to be the Bulldogs with the ball. They're trying to stay in this one. They don't want to get too much separation. Driving in with the left hand is going to be Kidgill. He'll send it back over the top of the key, quick in the right-hand side. Three-point shot is up. Three-point shot rattles around, no good. Hashley with the rebound. They want to run. Cotton with the ball, right-hand side. Brandon sets left. Shepard got away with an extra step there. Quickly over the top to Taylor. He goes baseline, sets it back. Jalen drives in with the left, sends it over. Starr, head fake. He goes in, hands it off to Hashley. What a beautiful pass to Hashley. Easy basket for Jackson.
Well, and the other thing is Hashley had his hands ready. He had him up there and said, hey, give me the ball. And as soon as he got it, boom, right off the glass to get rid of it so it couldn't get blocked.
It was 9. It's back up to 13 as the Argos are putting back on the lead to double digits. 37-24 is what UP is up. 6:52 to go here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. First half action. A little wraparound pass. That's going to send it over the left-hand side to Boone for the 3. That one's no good. One of the things that Western came in wanting to do was shoot from outside. Right now they've had some success at the basket, but really have struggled outside as that basket goes to Haverfield.
Yeah, and Tanner just stayed inside and just continued to pound the glass and took it up against the defense.
As driving in will be Jalen. He'll set it over to Taylor. Jack dribbles up top the key, goes free throw line. Spins that off the fingertips of Hashley. Hashley saying, I didn't touch it. It looked like it from here. That's what the official said. So they're going to take a break. We're going to do it along with them. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
And thank you to all those fine sponsors out there who continue to help us bring you basketball and all the sports on Star Radio as we are spread out across the state, bringing you all the action. Of course, we started with football, basketball, we've got softball, you name it, we do it.
We've got it covered for you here. Big upset in my mind. Tri-City ends up beating Belt in the women's side. It was Tri-City 46, the Belt Huskies 41 in that contest.
And you know, Coach Graham actually likes that. He likes a little adversity early in the season. He doesn't want it too easy heading into the tournament. Shot is up, shot is down. It's not going to count, but the lace bump is going to be the foul. And this one's going to go against Ashley.
It's going to be after the fact.
It'll be after the fact, but we'll still have some free throws coming. That will be foul number 2 on Jackson. So this will be a 1-and-1. Stepping up to the line is going to be Kid Jill Cooper. He is 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. He just got the 3 points in the game. First free throw is up. It is good. Averaging 16 points on the season. He had 15 points and 11 boards last night. Good solid game for him on a double-double. As Cooper with the second free throw. This one is up. It is no good. So staying at 50%. Rebound comes down.
Free throws coming up.
Yeah, whistle on the rebound. And he called it a 1-and-1. No, he's going to say it's on Jalen. So that will be foul number 2 on JoJo.
10 fouls called against the Argos. The Bulldogs committed 2 so far. And the Argos do lead it by 10 here, 37-27.
Scott will step up. He will hit the first one. Troy Scott, he's now 2 out of 3 as he had 10 points last night. Dylan Montana, he is a hometown boy. 6'4", red shirt senior he is, as he completes both of those. Back to an 8-point contest, 37-29. Argos are up. It just seems like we're doing a lot of standing around. Of course, when you're doing free throws, that's the case. Beautiful pass into Ashley. He gets his 3rd field goal for 6 points. Wow, what a pass.
Well, it's a nice pass. The bad thing is the Bulldogs had no help defense as they lob it in there. Somebody should have been down on that back post to kind of help out there. As the defender turned around and looked as he was fronting there, and says, hey, where's my help? And he had none. Ashley got an easy basket.
Boone's going to drive in. They're going to say he traveled. Very fortunate for the Argos as he did make the shot after the contact, but he took the extra step to get there. So the turnover will get the ball back to UP. As Argos up by 10 points here in this first half, and it just seems to be slowed down right now, Sarge.
It really does. I mean, again, this is kind of like the game we had at CMR and Butte. Just not a lot of excitement in here, even though it's a 10-point contest.
A little too high on that pass there. Jackson not able to recover from it. It goes out of bounds. And, you know, especially after that girls game where it was a 61-50 contest, not a high scoring, but it was a fast action up and down the floor, a lot of things happening. This just doesn't seem to have the movement.
And they started out with great shooting, and that definitely has slowed down at both ends here on the 3-point shots as they're trying to work it more inside as the legs get a little bit tireder here in this one.
Cooper will get the ball top of the key. He'll run it through the hands of Achenbach. They'll rotate it around, and, of course, Achenbach's sister. That's his sister that's over at Missoula, right? Yep. Tristan?
No, cousin.
Cousin, that's right. As Jack Taylor with the fast break. There we go, and then he has something to say to his defender. Got to be a little bit careful there so he doesn't pick up the technical. We had that last night as the ball is going to be handled by Colin. He'll hand that one off. Deep 3-point shot on the left elbow. That one is good. Kid Jill, he finally gets one from outside the line. That gives him his 7th point of the game. It's down to a 9-point contest. 41-32 is the lead by the University of Providence. 4:40 to go here on the Bell Valley scoreboard. A little pull-up floater from 15. That's a pretty looking shot from Brandon. He's got 3 field goals in the game and 4 free throws. As right now handling the offense will be Achenbach. He'll bring it on the right-hand side. Wanting to feed it in. Instead, he'll come back to the left to Scott. As Scott holds it out, Troy drives it to the right-hand side. Achenbach drives in, fills the contact. Not able to get the call, not able to get the points, not able to get the rebound as Jackson does the little somersault roll on the floor. Ball will go back to the University of Providence.
Got a little bit of help up there as we have a substitution coming in here for the Bulldogs. Jumping off the bench is going to be Trey Edwards from Washington, the senior at 6'3".
Austin Starr also back into the contest here as he did pick up that second foul a little while ago. As they will get the ball to him. Austin will bring it up. He had 4 3-pointers in this first half so far as he started to heat up early. Hasn't taken a shot in a little while. We're just over 4 minutes to go in first half action. Looking for the double screen. Brandon splits a couple defenders, tries to do a little give and go, and hey, there's that soccer match that we talked about earlier.
Coach Keller will chase it down. And by the way, yes, you're right. I was thinking about it there with Colin and, of course, Tristan, and they are brother and sister. I think Tristan's like a year younger is all.
That's correct, because he graduated, and then the next year they came to town. She finished up her high school career at CMR, and now she's over pitching for Missoula there. An absolutely incredible softball player. Shot by Austin Starr. He was too close to the basket, not able to hit it inside the arc, as we're going to head the other direction. 43-32. It's a 11-point contest here. Argo's up. 3:49 to go in this first half. As good pass underneath. Once again, padding the rebound stats, not able to get the points. As we're going to have a quick whistle and a foul.
Only the third team foul against the Bulldogs here, though.
So we'll just bring that ball in from out of bounds. That'll be Troy Scott picking up the personal. That's the first one on him. As it'll be the Argos setting the offense in play with Brandon Cotton crossing the timeline, working the right-hand side of the floor. Wants to split a defender, said he'll come back. Ashley, he'll pull up from 3. Front iron, no good. Boy, he's got nice rotation on that ball when he shoots. Just short on that one. Bulldogs working the right-hand side, crossover dribble into the hands of Boone. Boone tries to drive in, steps back just inside the arc, rattles that one around, no good. Ashley with a tough rebound underneath there. He pulls that board down as he's working on his averages as well. Starr thinking about the screen, drives in, right hand, goes 1, 2, 3 defenders, hits the floor hard, and he will get an opportunity for a couple of free throws.
Coming up here with 3:07 to go here in our first half. We've got some subs coming in here after this first shot. Get a nice crowd here, getting a lot of text messages from the other side and some pictures being had as they're enjoying some great Argos basketball. We invite the schools to come in on Tuesday. We'll get you free admission to that. We've got a bunch of games planned, a bunch of certificates we're going to be handed out. If you'd like to come, let me know. Just simply send me a text message at 406-450-1147. 450-1147. We'll get it all lined up for you on Tuesday. We'll start again with Northern and Great Falls at 5:30.
Put me down for 1. I'll be there.
You're in.
41 out of 49. 42 out of 50 on the season, as he is good on both of those free throws. If you do the math real quick, that brings him right to 84% from the charity stripe. That's right, I did take my shoes off for that, as they're going to bring the ball on the left-hand side. Trey Edwards trying to drive in, goes strong to the rack, finger roll, flips it up, no good. Argo's got numbers. Taylor, little stutter step, pulls up from 5. Finger roll flip, it's good.
What a great jump stop that was, too. He just came in there, jump stop just in front of the basket, elevated up, and lays it in for 2.
15-point difference, biggest lead of the game for the Argos, 47-32, just over 2 to go. As another steal by Jalen, almost an over and back there. No look pass behind the back to start. Oh, the crowd would have gone crazy on that one. Rebound comes down. Boy, I'll tell you, that was a little fun to watch for a moment there. Got a little country, a little western. As it's going to be the Bulldogs coming down top of the key. They'll hand it off. DeRocher with the ball. Want to feed it inside. Instead, they'll come back out to Scott as they'll rotate the ball left. DeRocher comes back to the right as the defense definitely picking up for the Argos. Driving in is going to be Edwards. They'll throw this 3 up from the corner. No good. Ball's going to be tipped around, and it's going to be Jalen coming up with a loose ball rebound.
Gathering it back in here as they come to the offense, up 47-32.
Shepard drives in, tries to feed it down to JF, not able to get it to him. Last touch by the big man underneath, Jacob Payne, 6'7" junior from Roy, Utah, so we'll keep it here with the Argos. As Wetzel back on the floor, Jake comes in, 3-point specialist. The rumor is he gets in trouble if he puts the ball on the floor, but he's got the green light to shoot any time he touches it.
As a matter of fact, if he dribbles, the coach yells at him.
That's what I'm saying. He gets in trouble if he puts the ball on the floor.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, why are you dribbling? Just catch and shoot.
Do what you do. 47-32 is the Argo lead. Shepard will take the inlet pass, trying to get it in the corner. Instead, he dribbles out himself from 15, puts up the floater. That one's no good. Rebound comes down, and it's going to be the Bulldogs coming out with Achenbach handling the offense. Colin goes right, comes back to the left. Wants to reverse the floor. He does to Scott. Troy drives in, sees a lane, loses his footing. Ball is on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Cotton. He almost has his pocket picked. He drives in, sees Witzel in the corner, back into Taylor's hands. Jack drives in, spins. Picks up the pivot foot twice, yeah. Deep three-pointer by Witzel, and the crowd goes wild. Jacob Wetzel, Great Falls High Bison, stand up and cheer. Your boy just drilled one. 50-32. It's an 18-point difference now as the bench really like that one. Right now the Bulldogs trying to find an answer, struggling to get some offense going. Deep move underneath, good move. Second and third move, just not able to get it was Kidgill, as it'll be Cotton coming out with a loose ball. Under a minute to go, right-hand side. Wetzel thought about it, send it back to Cotton. Sets the screen, steps off the left-hand side. Cotton pulls up from 17. Count it, it's good. Cotton has another field goal here in this first half.
Big three for Argos have really led the way here. Their guards are doing tremendous.
Achenbach loses the handle, ball stolen away. Jalen threads the needle, down to JF. He pulls up, count it. It's good. JF will get another basket. As, well, it's picked up in pace just a little bit here. It's now out to a 22-point difference. 16 seconds to go. Crowd making some noise. The bench making some noise. Shot clock is turned off, and it's going to be Kidgill with the ball on the left-hand side. Tight man-to-man defense by Daho. Pulls up from three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down. Full court shot. It would have counted. It didn't make it. It don't count. So 1 half in the books. 54-32. Argos up by 22. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with our first half analysis as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here. I can help you. Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Find your advantage and start earning college credit in 8-week classes. Apply now and start taking classes that will launch your new career in accounting or computer technology, or start earning credits that you can transfer across the state. Through the 8-week advantage, you take fewer classes at a time, dive deep into the material, have more flexibility. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We're excited about 2019. It's a good time of year to give us a call and we can help you make a plan for your farm's specific needs. Looks like spring wheat seed is probably going to be a little bit short this year, but we've got some great varieties for you going in. We're starting to see some early movement on the pulse market, so we'd love to talk with you about that. Give us a call, Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming. 466-5553. 466-5553.
Everyone wants to be confident, and when you're covered by life insurance, you can be, because you know those who matter most in your world are protected. Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls can make sure you have the coverage you need so you can live your life with confidence. So whether that means wearing your favorite socks with sandals or sporting that classic bow tie, you can rock it because you know you're prepared for the future. If you don't have life insurance in place, we can help. Call Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
We have made it to halftime, and I'll tell you what, nobody's happier about that than the University of Monty Western Bulldogs. They are trying to come up with a game plan for the second half. It has been tough. They started out really good. They got cold in a hurry, and then all of a sudden the Argos warmed up, lit it up, and now it's a 20-point difference, 22 to be exact. 54-32 is the Argo lead as we are at halftime. take a look at some of the stats here. It's kind of tough as the Argos only have 2 offensive rebounds. Why? Because they're shooting 67% from the field. You heard that right, 21 to 31 for 67.7%. They're still out rebounding University of Montana 20 to 13. But like I said, with only 2 offensive rebounds, well, you don't need a lot because you don't get a lot on that type of shooting percentage. 5 turnovers for the Argos, 7 for the Bulldogs. Both teams doing a pretty good job protecting the ball. Right now it's perfect from the foul line for the Argos, 6 out of 6. 50% beyond the arc, and on the other side it is 66% from the foul line, 25% beyond the arc, 4 out of 16 for the University of Montana. Those numbers are tough. Not bad numbers as far as looking at just an overall game. Typically, University of Montana Western shoots 44% field goal and averages 76 points in a game. And they're not too far off of their game average. Well, 64, yeah, they are quite a bit off. Yeah. So let's take a look at the scoring here for the University of Providence, leading the way with 14 points. Austin Starr missed his first shot, made his next 4 in a row, and then he missed a short 15-foot floater there as he's got 14. A couple of free throws to add to those threes. 13 for Brandon Cotton. He's had a little bit of help as well. JoJo Shepard, that is Jalen Shepard from Las Vegas. He has 8. 6 points for Jack Taylor. We've got 4 points for JF Daho, 6 for Jackson Hashley, and 3 for Jacob Wetzel. The crowd liked that one, as did his teammates on the other side. Leading the way with 7 is Cooper Kidgill. He's got 7 points there, 6 points for Tanner Haverfield. A lot of guys here with 5. We've got Derek DeRocher with 5. You've got Troy Scott with 5. Got a couple points for Cedric Boone, Trey Edwards with 2, Colin Achenbach with 3, and Jacob Payne with 2. So that's where we're at. We're at halftime. Those are the stats. We'll see what else we can come up with before we come back with the second half, but not before we step aside and hear from some of those great sponsors. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more Argo basketball in 3 minutes on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
For 124 years, Kaufman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports. After all 3 generations of Kaufman's have attended local schools and participated in local and Montana University sports, Kaufman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you this broadcast of high school sports. Kaufman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Kaufman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake. Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
See you, buddy.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks. Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken, or new sirloin steak, or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m., enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy brunch your way while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Basketball this Saturday night right here on KNX 102.7 FM, and of course our friends in Dillon, Montana, KDBM at 1490. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Love to hear from you in Dillon. If you're out and about listening in, shoot us a text message. As we do have, of course, a couple of phones here you can wire us to, 406-450-1147. It is 406-450-1147.
Or give me a text, 788-3003, same area code, 406-788-3003. I'll take all the good comments. For those of you who are lonely at 2 o'clock in the morning, use the other number.
Yeah, that's right. Text me at 2 o'clock, see what I'm doing. So
you're getting ready to go to the radio station usually.
Cowboys are up in that playoff game here against the Seattle Seahawks. Both come in 10-6 on the contest as it's 2nd and 7 at the Dallas 41. It looks like Seahawks have the ball in the third quarter with about 7 minutes to go unofficially here we have. And we'll see how that pans out in the playoffs. Of course, some more games coming our way tomorrow in the NFL. Lots of basketball coming here in the very near future for us. Randy and I will be out and about doing a ton of high school games. We've got Class C basketball coming your way. And, of course, we've got more Argo basketball coming up on Tuesday where Montana State University Northern comes to town. And we want to get back to the late 70s, early 80s when the gym was packed and everybody was cheering in here in those contests with Northern, as we've got our foes just about 100 miles away. And so everybody's invited to come. That school, kids, bus drivers, and coaches, get a hold of me, and we will make sure you get in the game on Tuesday night. We'll get you in here free. We've got a whole bunch of things planned. McDonald's will be on board with us. We've got some things from Pepsi we're going to be giving away. We've got some T-shirts coming your way with all the exciting things happening with the University of Providence. So we do hope that you come and be a part of that. Tuesday, you can do that. It is 406-450-1147. If your kids want to come, and I don't care what age they are. If you're in junior high or high school, you want to bring your team like DGS did, you're certainly welcome to do that. And, of course, we'll get the little grade schoolers in here, too. And just kind of hoot and holler and have all kinds of fun here at the gymnasium.
Well, and this is some quality basketball that you're watching here. And, of course, you talk about a rivalry like they're going to have on Tuesday night with MSU Northern. It's going to be an up and down the floor. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's certainly something you want to see. These are the types of teams that move on to the national tournament, and you got a chance to see them right here in your own backyard. I wouldn't pass that up.
3-minute break. Second half coming up. Let's break right here as the Argos lead at 54-32 over the Bulldogs here at halftime. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back for that second half on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free, and only 99 cents a day at
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair.
Battery Warehouse man is here.
I can help you. Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair.
Battery Warehouse man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street. Everyone wants to be confident, and when you're covered by life insurance, you can be, because you know those who matter most in your world are protected. Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls can make sure you have the coverage coverage you need so you can live your life with confidence. So whether that means wearing your favorite socks with sandals or sporting that classic bow tie, you can rock it because you know you're prepared for the future. If you don't have life insurance in place, we can help. Call Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Second half action coming your way right here on KLX 102.7 FM, KDBM 1490. Aloha from our friends in Hawaii. They are listening. The aunt is listening. Aunt Sue, always good to hear from you. And you can't read my text, but it says bring us some chocolate macadamia nuts. They are so good. We went to Hawaii 30-some years ago, and I fell in love with those things.
Or better yet, why don't we just send ourselves over there and get them in person?
Aunt Sue, can we go with you next time?
Yeah. I think she lives there. Sue lives in Hawaii.
Can we come over and visit you
That's
then?
right, yeah. You got an extra bedroom, yeah.
The Seahawks have just scored here in that game. They take a 2-point lead over the Cowboys in the third quarter, 12-6 in that one. We'll keep you up to date on that score and more. Let's get into it. It's a second half basketball game coming your way with the University of Providence leading it underneath on the pass to Ashley, and that is going to be missed. And it's going to be taken care of by the Bulldogs. Coming the other way, they're down 54-32 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. As they work it out top of the key, handling it there, Humperfield will give it over to the left-hand side. As they bring it over here to Arkenbach, back top of the key, 3 on the way, no good. 1 and done coming out of there as the University of Providence Argos shot 67% in the first half. Here's Williams coming the other way. Got to call the foul. They will underneath.
Jacob Payne will pick up the personal. That'll be the first one on him. First team foul in the second half. As Deshay will head to the free throw line. He did not score in the first half. This will be his first opportunity.
I apologize. I said 67%, 67.7, which is 68% out there. As the officials come together and want to talk about a goaltending, they say no, so Williams will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 here. What a second half of the second half he had last night. In the last 10 minutes, he came in there, and I understand he went over to Coach Keller and says, Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play. And Coach says, what have you done in the last 20, 30 minutes? He says, put me in, give me a chance. He came out here, lit up those 8 points and 2 big threes that really turned that game around for the University of Providence last night.
He's an 81% foul shooter on the season, 21 of 26. Now 21 of 27, 21 of 28 as he misses both those.
Missed those as they'll come back the other way. The Bulldogs have the basketball coming to the front court. They'll take care of it here. As they come up here, as Kidgill will take a little juke to the jive and then come over to Payne. Payne back out to Kidgill as they go on the right-hand side. DeRocher, normally a pretty good shooter there, decides not to take it here. Now they'll pass it over here to, well, the announcer's booth.
All right. Trying to get us in the game. I like it. I like it a lot.
Like a baseball game. If you get it, you can take it home with you.
There you go.
Doug is saying, I don't think so. No. Here comes the Argos up 54-32. We appreciate the fact you're with us right here as Shepard comes behind the back on the dribble. Passing underneath to Hashley. Hash will take it up and misses out with left-handed power horse up and in for 2.
Yeah, and that goes back to being in the right spot at the right time. Got good position. Gives him his 8th point there, and I think he's very close to a double-double as far as the rebounds.
He should, as a 3 on the outside. This is going to roll around no good. Picked up there and rebounded by the Argos as Austin will clear the boards. Gives it to Cotton Brandon left wing now as they'll come around. Spin move. Nice little move there. Boy, I tell you, big-time move from JoJo Shepard as he spins it in for 2.
Give him 10 points in the contest. All 5 of his shots have been the 2-point variety.
Not a lot of folks leaving here. Big win for the University of Providence women. Coach Bill has still got a smile on his face over there as they won that one by 11. Right now it's the Argos men here ahead after the 3. They're up 58-35. on the three on the corner out here from Kidgill.
Give him 10 in the game. That's his second trifecta.
And Cotton coming back the other way on the pass to Shepard. Working that baseline. Gets it over here to Williams. He'll fire from the corner from three-point range. Out, in and out. Bartender steers that one out, and we'll go back the other way as they come down here. On the drive on the right-hand side, Arkenbach will go out top of the key, then gives it to DeRocher for three.
Yeah, that's something they got to be careful. They don't want to get complacent here in the second half. It's down to a 20-point difference.
When Jody was much younger, he could hit that shot too. Not so much today. His dad, as they come the other way, 58-38, up 20 by the Argos on our Beltway Bank scoreboard. Hash goes in, little baby bunny hook shots in for two.
That's a whole lot of fella to try and deal with down there, coming in at 6'7". And he's got to be about 225.
A little diaper dandy shot in there as the freshman nails that one. Extends it to a 60-38 lead on our Beltway Bank scoreboard. Here comes a hold out front, and it's going to be picked up out front from Austin Starr from Las Vegas. The City of Lights has just got his third personal foul. I have been to Las Vegas.
Yeah, you've been there a couple times.
I've been to the City of Sin, the lights, the party atmosphere.
Town that doesn't sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't. On the inbounds, DeRocher stolen out of there. Austin has it. It's a 2-on-2 situation to Shepard. He'll take it to the glass. Nice body control in for two.
That was a tough shot. He had a defender draped on him.
Pass goes over to J.C. Isaacson, who played back for the Augusta Elks in the day, and it goes out of bounds, touched by one of the Argos. And now the officials want to come together, and we've got 17 minutes to go. What kind of pizza would you like to have? No, let's go with the pasta.
There you go. Shot clock resets. That's what they're trying to figure out, whether there was a change of possession.
And they will come over and visit with the head table, and they say, nope, let's take the second off.
Take the full second
off. You have
off.
more issues with that shot clock in a game that people understand how to use it. That's why I fear it coming into the high school level.
High school level, yeah.
Because I'm one to have, let's get some flow. The old days back when we ref, let's speed the game up. That's one thing that always kind of drops it there, because you're always stopping to actually go, well, do you take the second off or not? Who knows? As they come back here at the top of the key, Bulldogs have it on the left side. DeRocher on the dribble drive. And good ball handler as he looks to get rid of it. Now he will with 8 to go on the shot clock. Drive to the basket, scoop, finger roll, no good, and Williams looking to control it here for the Argos.
A little bit of contact that he had to fight his way through, not able to finish the basket.
You had better be able to play with contact in the Frontier as Cotton Shepard rolls it in. He drains the putt, around the rim it goes, and knocks it down for three.
Brandon, that's his second trifecta. Brandon Cotton, that gives him 16 in the game.
A spinner and in as that one drops down, 65-38. As the Bulldogs are trailing this one, the shot is missed, and Aunt Sue's love of life out here is the one that gets the rebound. Hash will go on here as Jackson head and shoulder fakes, shoots it left-handed. No, he switches it to the right and then gets it up and in for two.
He knows his aunt's watching. His sister Emily's usually watching in too.
So that is good, as he was our Taco John's player of the game last night. We'll see if he gets it back-to-back, as they'll have combination meals brought to you by Taco John's in Great Falls. With the three in the left corner, no good, one and done, as the Bulldogs are not doing a good job rebounding. As the Argos coming back the other way and off the shoulder, and will go the other way through the hands of Shepard and out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought he felt contact on that one there. Just good, solid defense. 67-38, almost pushing it out to a 30-point lead. Going to hold it 15-29 to go here in the second half on the Bellwether Bank scoreboard.
Lots of basketball played here in Central Montana as we've got a couple of substitutions going on. It is a final right now. Girls basketball, Shelby Coyotes defeated the Fairfield Eagles 52-39. It's Belt up over Tri-City on the boys' side, 51-30. And the Montana Grizzlies are leading Portland State in the men's side, 50-43. They just start the second half there.
Have to get an update on that Cowboy game here.
As they come here on the spin move, inside take. Nice up and under as going in is Troy Scott. And his shot is in for two. They start the fourth quarter, and it looks like the Seahawks have extended to a 14-10 lead now. And on this one is going to be a rebound foul called. And they'll give it right back here to the Bulldogs.
So we got, Brandon Cotton will pick up the personal. That's the first one on him.
NFL wild card, of course, is what we're talking about with the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. I've had a chance to see the stadium, never been in it. Drove by it when the Bobcats were there in Texas. The first year I broadcast with the Bobcats, first year that Rob Ash was here. And that's quite a place to go for football in Texas.
My nephew Ryan got to tour the locker room and got a picture in front of Ezekiel's locker and Dak's locker, and pretty neat, I guess.
I was talking to a couple of the folks here. Here's a shot outside, ozone ball no good as the rebound comes out. Picked up by the Argos and finally rebounded by the Argos and Williams as they'll clear it out of there and left-hand side. Back out to Wetzel, who takes a hop, takes a shot, takes a pop. He's got it for 3.
Jake Wetzel with his second from outside the arc, give him 6 in the game.
He is pure shooter. Man alive, just an easy, smooth stroke because he knocks that one down. 70-40 is the difference. Argos in front on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Boone will take the shot this time, no good. Wetzel will clear the boards.
Literally cleared.
He just worked around, then throws it away here. As they come back to Boone, here's a drive to the glass and a foul and a free throw coming up here after the basket.
Yeah, that was a foul Jake shouldn't have taken. That's his 3rd, as that'll send Kidgill to the line for a chance for 3-point play.
One of our baseball boys that stays with us, Jake Jarvis, is from Texas. And we were talking a little bit of football, and of course we're excited here with the Cat Grizzly game, and you'll have 25, maybe 30,000 people at the actual game itself, the biggest game in the state of Montana. He says, boy, that's really good. He says, our junior high games have 27,000. I said, thanks, Jake, for bursting my bubble. Yeah. When we went to the Texas A&M and Bobcat game that year, they had, I think it was 76,000, and the cadets have 30,000 there alone. It's just amazing.
Cowboy Stadium holds like 110, doesn't it?
It's huge. It's huge. Wetzel will fire in the right side, and the Stockman bank is open as he knocks that one down from outside.
That's his 3rd 3.
Nailed that one with 14 minutes to go in the second half. Here's a take to the glass, and a foul be called. Argos up big here in this one. It has been all Argos since the first half. As they do call the media timeout, we'll come back and talk about it here in just a moment at the 13:58 mark, second half. Argos lead at 73-43. We're back in 1 minute right here on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Find your advantage and start earning college credit in 8-week classes. Apply now and start taking classes that will launch your new career in accounting or computer technology, or start earning credits that you can transfer across the state. Through the 8-week advantage, you take fewer classes at a time, dive deep into the material, have more flexibility. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. We're excited about 2019. It's a good time of year to give us a call and we can help you make a plan for your farm's specific needs. Looks like spring wheat seed is probably going to be a little bit short this year, but we've got some great varieties for you going in. We're starting to see some early movement on the pulse market, so we'd love to talk with you about that. Give us a call, Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming. 466-5553. 466-5553.
Second half action right here on KLX 102.7 FM KDBM as we go back to the free throw line here. Cowboys have just taken the lead back in their contest. Is actually trying to find it online here if we could watch the game. As a free throw is no good. Another one coming up here for the Bulldogs as Colin Achenbach at the free throw line.
So they must not have counted the basket then.
I would say no as he gets another one coming up. Tristan, if you're watching, listening, shoot me a text message, 450-1147. She's in Missoula. I think they might still be playing. Well, I'm not sure if she's out watching the Grizzlies play or not. As coming the other way, the Argos have the ball with Williams taking it. Takes 3 steps to the basket. Doesn't have to dribble, and he lays it in for 2.
That was still a very athletic move to go up that high and go around his defender with the right-hand layup.
And a forced shot down at the other end. Nice take there to the glass is Troy Scott, who's played pretty well here tonight.
Give him 9 in the game.
And keeps it a 75-45 difference now. As here comes the Argos in front. Long 3 from Brandon Cotton's good. Man, they have shot well from behind the arc.
Yeah, they have. They average 95 points a game. They are certainly going to get that.
Coach had always talked about offensively, we'll get it done. He says we just got to get a stop from time to time and play some defense as they call a timeout. Let's break. 13-10 to go. Second half action. It's all Argos. 78-45. We'll return in 1 minute on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
I gotta go.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
As we get you up to date with football, wild card action, the Dallas Cowboys lead at 16-14 in that one in the fourth quarter with about 12 and a half minutes to go. Right here, it's basketball tonight on KNX 102.7 FM, KDBM 1490. It's 78-45, second half action. The Argos lead it on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. And the Bulldogs are going to have to start putting on some pressure, kind of start hitting some shots and just airing it out here as they trail big in this one. Boone Cedric will go on the left wing, back over to him. He'll fire from 21. That is front of the rim, no good. And Williams skies up, gets the ball, and a double dribble is going to be called. Jake Wetzel out-jumps the guy.
Carried it, but I mean, he was about to have a collision there, so that's probably not a bad turnover.
Yeah, he carried it as he took the big hop and then palmed it and then slammed it down the floor again. Athletic move. It just isn't a legal move.
Well, you just can't do it. Yeah.
So the Dogs will get it back here as they go right-hand side, right wing. 3 on the right side is going to be no good. And the three-point shots for the Bulldogs have not fallen tonight. And on the other hand, for the Argos, they have. As UP coming back on the offense with Cotton out to Williams, top the key. And Wetzel has it back over to Brandon. Brandon stops, pops outside, another drain there. Pops it outside and hits it from downtown.
Third 3 of the half, his 4th of the game, as Jared Burr set to come onto the floor.
He was in a little bit last night. He's kind of the speedster here for this University of Providence team. Not a big threat to score, but he sure can dish the ball out to people. We'll see how he does that here as the Bulldogs have the basketball now with Boone. Will come into a nice pass underneath. Turnaround from Edwards is no good. And Argos, one thing, Randy, is that this rebounding, defensive rebound has been very good for University of Providence here tonight.
Doing a great job, absolutely. So we're going to have a whistle and a foul as we will have a couple of free throws coming up. JF Daho hitting the shot.
The extra point is good. The Dallas Cowboys up 17-14 now with about 12 minutes to go, 12 and a half minutes to go. Latest update is 50-43 with the Grizzlies against Portland State in that contest. And I was going to try to get an update on the women's game. I think that is concluded now. I'll see if I can find that. As lots of basketball. It is a final. It was Montana Grizzlies losing to Portland State 78-60 in that one.
Wow, that's a big win.
Shannon has had a tough go, hasn't she? I believe they're getting some of their players back. They're kind of working their way back into it.
0 for 2 on this trip to the line.
And rebounded by the Bulldogs here. As they'll come to the front court. An 81-45 lead for the University of Providence as we hit the 11:40 mark. And the Bulldogs continue to take the step through. A little scoop move inside, no good. Jake will go over and get the rebound.
What a great rebound there as he tapped it to himself twice before he was able to secure it.
Jared has the ball. Berg goes out here. Takes it over to Wetzel, who dribble drives to the basket. He takes it in. And you look over the bench, and right away Austin Starr looks around and says, what is he doing? He's never done that before. And Coach Keller goes, I don't know.
Not supposed to dribble. Shoot.
He nailed that thing. Of course, we'll have our Taco John's player of the game coming up here at the conclusion of this. Thank you to Taco John's. As here comes the Bulldogs with the floater inside, and that is going to be Scott. Troy knocks that one down.
First basket in a while for them.
83-47 is the score. As on the give and go as Williams stepped through, and it's a layup there. I looked across and I saw that white light over there, and they've got kind of a, I don't know, I guess it's a light on a camera that they're doing.
Oh.
And now they decide, well, they better get rid of that, so they'll clear it away. As the Bulldogs coming back the other way, hop, stop, pass. As they come over here and back top the key to Boone. Boone will fire from about 3 feet behind the arc. Again, one and done out of there. As the Argos get the rebound with 10:17 to go in our second half.
Shea Williams will hand it off to Wetzel. He'll pull up from 15. That rattles around no good as this rebound comes down to Troy Scott. Back to Boone. They'll work over the left-hand side. Kid Joe with the ball. He drives in. And Burr, he's going to get his name in the paper one way or another. He'll always get it on the radio. He'll pick up the personal foul.
So he gets the foul, his first. Well, they put it on number 10. I don't think that's right.
They did, huh? Well, that'll be 4 on Jake. As they're going to take a break, let's do it with them. It'll be a full. We'll be back in 60 seconds as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
And thank you to all of those sponsors who continue to help us bring you basketball here on KNX 102.7 FM and our good friends down in Dillon, Montana at KDBM 1490. As you're out and about, be sure to thank those folks. As right now, it's the Dogs of the University of Montana Western. Find themselves down 85-47. 10:02 to go as KJ, Kevin Jason Nig is on the floor for the first time. KJ, Jack Taylor is out there, JF Daho, Wetzel, and Jared Burr. Coach able to go into the bench a little bit, get some of these younger guys some minutes. As Western, no look pass, will send it in for the deep three-point shot that comes off front iron. Rattles around, no good. Wetzel's there to tip the rebound back to himself. And it's going to be Burr offering up the offense for the Argonauts. Jared brings it down, backs himself past the three-point line into the hands of KJ. He spins at the free throw line over the right-hand side. Burr, head fake, drives in, little flip shot, count it. I think that's the first points of the season for Jared Burr.
He rolls that one in and splits the defense for 2.
As Western comes back, finding themselves down by 40 now, 87-47. Here on the Bell by the Bank scoreboard, Boone drives in, pulls up 15. Instead, he kicks it off to the right-hand side. As spin move on the baseline with the right hand. Now, that was a pretty athletic shot there, as getting the hoop on that one is going to be Haverfield. First shot he's had in a while. Give him 8 in the game as you're listening to the Benefis Game of the Week. Thank you to Benefis Foundation, all of our great sponsors. As it's going to be a deep three-pointer by Wetzel, no good. Rebound comes down, Scott. He's got a 1-on-5. He takes it all the way to the rack with a finger roll. It's up, it's good. Just about left for the concession stands.
Yeah, he ran over a couple of photographers down there and comes back in on the basket.
KJ will pull it from 3 in the right-hand corner. Count it. It's good. Everybody getting in. Kevin Jason with his first basket. Right-hand corner, a 3-ball corner pocket, 90-51. Argos up big on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 8:38 to go. Quick whistle and the foul. And this one will be on Burr, I believe.
They say 1, but I think he should have 2 of them. Because I don't even know that they did give that other one to Wetzel. It wasn't even within 20 feet of the call.
I think you're correct on that one there. As not sure what they're.
And I'm not so sure that is what Rob told them.
I think that's what the officials are thinking too. That should be 2 on him.
Yeah. Just so it's not messed up. So we'll see.
We could go down and show them our scorecard, but
which means nothing, obviously.
Which means nothing, yeah.
Cole Baker will check in from Missoula Big Sky. Here's a kid that we saw play a number of years ago, back in the Tinkle days.
Yeah, they're also bringing some more of their guys in. It's going to be Darren Garcia from Choteau, Montana on the floor for the first time. 8:36, and we're going to start emptying the benches a little bit here. As it'll be Baker. As you said, Missoula Big Sky sends it back up top of the key with Haverfield. Will work the left-hand side. Carter Kearns from Hamilton, Montana, as they're doing a 3-man rotation. Trying to get it down into the post. Garcia drives in. Jump stop. Throws it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound comes down. Taylor tips it out to himself, and the foul is going to go against University of Montana Western. James Ramirez, excuse me.
Thomas Middleton will check in for the first time here. Also coming off the bench now is going to be number 22. KJ is in as well.
KJ is in. We got KJ. We've got Kevin Schilling in for the first time. Number 4 over here. Thomas Middleton in. Jared Burr and Wetzel as Burr drives in. As he'll set it back up into the hands of his teammate, KJ. Strong move with the right hand. That shot is no good. Rebound comes down, and they want to run with it.
He had a good look at it. Just couldn't get the layup to go.
I think I was Schilling with the 3 earlier, not KJ. I had that wrong. I'm going to get my books correct here so they match up with the official books.
You'll get fired.
90 to...
Don't make promises.
Let's talk, yeah. 90 to 51. It's a big Argo lead here. 7:41 to go here in this second half. It's going to be a hogger pop for the Argos tonight is Middleton. Strong move with the right hand. The big man from down under. He takes that one to the rack. Gold Coast, Australia. I don't know why they don't ask us to go on those recruiting trips.
Same reason Sue doesn't ask us to come to Hawaii.
Yeah.
We're dangerous.
Tough defense underneath. Even better offense there. As we will have the nickel dimer as he bodied up on him. Thomas will pick up the personal. 6'2", redshirt junior. That'll bring up a couple of free throws coming up. James Ramirez from Manhattan, Montana. 6'4", redshirt freshman. He'll get a couple from the charity stripe.
Cowboys have the football right now as we get to the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter. They're up 17-14 in that playoff game. 1st and 15 at the Seahawks 16-yard line.
Should be nothing but Ezekiel Elliott for 10 minutes.
Run the clock out.
Yeah, his first free throw is no good. Chance to bring Trey Edwards back onto the floor.
Get into this next millennial generation. Do we still consider the Dallas Cowboys America's team?
Patriots kind of took that over for a while.
I think so. Well, inflate, deflate, all that stuff. I don't know. You may be right.
yeah. Well, that's society today. Yeah. We don't want to get into that conversation.
No.
Second free throw, no good. Wetzel there with the rebound. Of course, we want to remind you, Tuesday. We're going to be back here Tuesday night. MSU Northern's coming to town. Burr, spin move in the lane, kicks it back out. This time, deep three-point shot. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down. They're going to go the other direction. Love to see the stands full on a Tuesday night. I know it's a work night, but I'll tell you what, we're going to have some awful good basketball right here in front of you here. Starting at 5:30, second game about 7:30 as Western drives in left, kicks right. Little head fake, kick into the corner, shot by Ramirez. That one's up, no good. Rebound comes down, and it's going to be the Argos with a 1-on-3. They want to run with it a little bit. They will bring it down. They set it back up top the key. Burr works it over to Wetzel. Jacob dribbles up, kicks right. Into the hands of Schilling. Kevin. He'll stop. He'll pop. Back iron, no good. Rebound comes down. A little jostling for position. Nice fake there. Going strong to the basket. Cole Baker. The wraparound look. The misdirection coming back with the right hand. That was a pretty shot.
A little hesitation there as he wanted to pass it. And then he just hooked it down as Jared comes the other way. He's got 4 points tonight with the shot.
Jared Burr with a nice floater there. And you know he can hit those shots. He practices a lot. He just doesn't get a lot of opportunities there. Coming in at 5'8" out of Aurora, Colorado. As it's going to be Western shooting from the right-hand corner. That one's no good. Wetzel tipped it out to himself for a moment there, but it's actually going to be his teammate Schilling that will come down with the rebound. Kevin behind the back has that one poked away. He sends it over to Burr. 5:43 to go. Jared drives in, wants to get a little more action going. He sends it up top of the key to Schilling. Left-hand side, Wetzel from 24. Count it. It's good.
Jake making a run late here.
4 trays for him with a deuce. That makes him 14 points in the game as he can hit those all night long. Coming back the other direction. Cole Baker with the ball. Works it over the right-hand side. Ramirez. No, excuse me. That's actually Edwards. Into the corner for their own 3. This time it's going to be Carter Kearns dialing up.
Hamilton, Montana.
Wetzel can shoot from anywhere on the floor. He's got the green light. Schilling Jr., that is, drives in, throws back. KJ, he drives in, throws right. Middleton back, Wetzel. He pulls the trigger. Backs in another three.
Draining it from behind the arc. The Argos are cheering pretty good over there.
They're having a good time on the bench tonight. All the Argo players are enjoying themselves. JF is just calmly sitting on the sidelines waiting to come back in, as there really hasn't been a stoppage of play for a while. As they have hit the century mark, 100-56. Argo's having a good time. Burr pulls the trigger from three. It's good.
Jared says, you can get one. I might as well too. He's got 7 points now.
And Coach Larson just not sure what to say to his kids. There's just not much you can do on a deal like tonight. They're having a tough go, as it's going to be Edwards with the ball left-hand side. He'll pull the trigger. Front iron, that one's no good. A rebound comes down. KJ, he clears it away. As once the floodgates open, it's pretty tough to close them. And Burr thinking about shooting. He wants to drive in. He throws back. KJ will pull up from 20. Rattles that one in.
I can't wait to see the official numbers. They have shot tremendous behind the arc here. And everybody over there is kind of shaking their heads right now. They're all going, unbelievable.
And Larson basically says, back it up. Use the clock. Let's run this thing out. We got to get out of here.
Let's get out of here. We're getting blown out by 50.
They're down by 50. Absolutely. 106-56. Yep. As the Argos, they are just feeling it tonight. As driving in is going to be Garcia. And count it, he says. So Darren Garcia, he's going to get the hoop and the harm.
50-point difference. I would have lost big time in Sin City.
Yeah.
And that's just the preparation that this team had coming in here. As Coach Keller had talked about it, and he was worried coming in here about, of course, him leaving Western, being there for 11 years, coming here for this one, and some of the things that have happened. And he just opened it up, and not that he's running the score up, but they're shooting some threes, and it's unbelievable.
Free throw's no good, but James Ramirez right there for the putback. And although we're in garbage time here, Coach doesn't like to see those types of things happen. So we'll see who the foul is in on this one. As Thomas Middleton will pick up his second. So another chance for a three-point play. This free throw is up. It is good. Garbage points at the end here, but kids like to play, so it's nice to get some of these younger guys on the floor. Burr with the ball across the half-court line. Man-to-man defense. He'll hand it off. JF. Crossover dribble. Throws it back. Into the hands of his teammate where the three-point shot is way off the mark. That one's going to go sailing into the
mark, yeah.
And I loved it. Jared Burr, he's 3 feet out of bounds. He tries to save it by throwing in. It works in the NBA, he says. Works in the NBA. So they're going to bring the ball up. 106-61 is the Argo lead right now. 3:06. They're going to continue to just use as much clock as they can. Like I said, they're going to try and get this one over with. Pulling up for a three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down. Will they pull it back out, or they continue to fight for the basket? They go right to the basket, and we're going to have the offensive foul. That one's going to go against Trey Edwards. Just the first one on him.
And nice job down there. Zing takes the hit and draws the foul as they'll go down the other way.
106-61, as now the crowd is slowly starting to make their way towards the exits.
Denton Geyser Stanford team, boys and girls, are going to head for home.
Jared Burr drives in, a little finger roll flip. That one comes up short. Rebound comes down, and it's the Dogs. They want to run. A little fake on that one there, no good, but the rebound on the putback, it's good. As James Ramirez, he'll get another field goal here on the night. The other direction is where the ball is going to be headed with Schilling. Kevin crosses the half-court line. Crossover dribble, takes it right to the rack, throws this one up. Finger roll, it's good. And a late whistle on that one. As he'll get one more from the free throw line. Foul is going to be called against Western. It's going to go against James Ramirez. That'll be foul number 2 on him. As the free throw opportunity for Schilling is good. Schilling with 6 points on the night pushes it out to a 46-point difference. As Coach Larson electing to allow his guys to play. He's not going to use up the clock.
Jump ball, they'll give it to Western here.
Burr with those quick hands reaches in, ties it up. Arrow points left, as you just said. And the cameraman right there.
Get his picture.
Trayvon with SWX here. They're doing the game tonight. Kind of neat. They travel around, hit the different games throughout the Frontier Conference.
Always fun to see him here. You can watch it on channel 199 locally here, I know. WSX. Actually broadcast a couple times with him. It's fun to do. It's fun to do radio, too.
Official over there making sure everything's good to go. Okay, so did you get the order correct?
Well, I had to wipe the sweat off his brow.
I don't want any onions on my half. Extra black olives is what he said. As ball, we come out with the Bulldogs. They're driving in with the right hand. Flip that one up. Nice looking shot there. A little bit off balance, but Trey Edwards, just his first field goal of the game. Give a couple free throws on top of that for 4 points. And we're under the 2-minute mark as Daho works across the lane.
Maybe he should shoot a three.
Man, he just dribbles it in there, throws over the left hand. Rebound comes down. And Western, they want to push. They drive baseline. Little dish. Maybe a little travel. They're going to come back out, come in the other direction.
Little fancy pass didn't make it through there.
Schilling will send it back out to Burr. Burr will just hold the ball. He's going to back it up. Coach says, no, keep playing. Keep playing is what he just said. It's going to be KJ with the ball over the right-hand side. Burr drives in, throws left. Daho kicks it out. This time into the hands of Schilling. Burr drives in, finds himself open, throws the right-hand side to Middleton. Three-point shot is up. Three-point shot is down. Downtown, down under. Gold Coast, Australia liking that one. Little one-hand finger roll. That one's no good, but the rebound and the putback will count. James Ramirez will get credit for that one. 112-67. The W is decided. The final score has not been. As the clock is down to 20 on the shot clock. They're going to roll around the perimeter. JF. Daho loses the handle for a moment. Trying to get it to Kevin. Loses the handle on that one. And coach is wanting to still play defense. Not sure if there was that much contact on there, but they will get the foul. And Jack Taylor will come back into the game.
32.6 to go in this one. We'll join you, of course, coming up next Tuesday back here with Montana State University Northern coming to town. Montana Pro Rodeo Circuit Finals gets underway coming up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can get your tickets, of course, for that big event here in the Great Falls area where we've got the best of the best. Ty Erickson will be here. He wasn't for a while. He wasn't on, had enough rodeos in at the time, but they do have enough steer wrestlers that have been injured, and so he is allowed to come and participate now, and he'll set second in his start. I think he's like $500 behind the leader in that, and so we're looking forward to that. Rodeo action, always fun here for us in Great Falls.
Fresh off of his trip to Las Vegas where he had a pretty good run down there. About a 2-second differential between game clock and shot clock. So 112-67, Burr's going to hold the ball out here on the logo. And they're going to allow the clock to just continue to run as they will probably take a half-court shot here as the clock expires. Good applause from the crowd.
For both teams, obviously.
Schilling, he'll pull up from a deep three, just draws iron. And they're going to go ahead and bring this one down, and it's going to be a two-hand slam at the buzzer. So put two more in the books for Ramirez, and it is a final 112-69, as this one was basically decided by the Argos very, very early.
So we will have our Taco John's player of the game coming over here and visiting with this as the University of Providence gets a big win here. We'll see if Coach Keller will stop by and just visit just for a moment. As, of course, in this one, it's nice to see him go through the line. He's getting a lot of hugs, a lot of handshakes there, and he had recruited some of these kids, of course. And he is kind of giving his acknowledgement over there as he is giving high fives to everybody. And Coach Keller will work his way over here as well.
Austin Starr.
And come off to the side.
Austin!
As they'll come over. And a big win here, of course, for the University of Providence in this victory. Picking up the win with our Taco John's player of the game. It was an exciting weekend, of course, for the University of Providence as they get a couple of big wins here in this one. Let's start with Austin as he joins us here. Austin Starr is our Taco John's player of the game. Talk about that, Austin. I mean, you guys are fired up, and those threes are draining like that. Everybody got involved in the action, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I mean, my shots was falling down, but can't go to the fact that Jake Wetzel had an awesome game today. he shot the ball, shot the skin off the ball, and it was a team win today.
Talk about this weekend, because big win last night here. This is a game that we kind of knew could get out of hand, but you guys were ready for this, weren't you?
Yeah, we were. We take every game the same. Going to the game, the chance to win. Take that chance and make it reality is the biggest part of our game and our scheme of every game.
We have talked about your team numerous times and stuff. Tell them again, what is your role on this team? Because you 3 guards are really kind of the top of this, and then you put, of course, Ashley in there. That's a tough foursome, isn't it?
It is, but once again, it's a team effort. We're all in it for the same goal, and yeah, we have three really good guards. Jackson down low, he's a beast down low. Deshae stepped up yesterday, he stepped up today, and we always have those players like Jake Wetzel, Jack Taylor, Kev Schilling, those guys coming in and giving us a boost off the bench. So
you guys drain the 3 tonight. You'll have a team coming here Tuesday night that loves to shoot the 3 with Montana State University Northern. That should be a great matchup, don't you think?
It should, and we just got to play defense and get the win.
Congratulations. Nice game tonight, my friend.
Thank you.
Austin Starr is the winner of this one, and he gets the victory in the contest. Coach Keller joins us, and Coach, prior to the game, we talked about the excitement. Your kids were ready to play. You had them scouted. You were ready to go, weren't you?
They were ready to go. I was worried about the kids. The kids were ready to go. They came out with a lot of energy, and and then we had that little run right before half where we got them down 22, and that was huge. And we always talk about winning 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes, and we did that most of the night.
Tonight, everybody got involved in shooting behind the arc. We've always talked about your offense. It's very strong. Talk about your defense, though, because the fact that early you were shutting them down. Your rebounding was unbelievable. Defensive rebounds, I mean, I think you blew them out of the court there with that. You really crashed the boards, didn't you?
Well, yeah, and we played a little zone to start with, and they made 3 threes, so we just went man on them. And I thought majority of the time we were fouling a little bit too much, but we did a good job, held them to 69. They beat Northern last night. So I'm just proud of my kids. They stepped up, and it's all about them.
This week it was announced that you climb into the top 25, ranked 23. Is this a statement game for those folks that will be able to kind of vote for those? Is that going to push you up the ladder here a little bit?
Well, we don't have a ranking this week, so we got 2 more games. Now, if we could go win or beat Northern here and then go to Tech and win that, yes, we would go up in the rankings. I mean, we're legitimate. We got a good basketball team as long as we play together.
You talk about Northern. I'd asked Austin this too, but Northern, you guys, of course, are very offensive-minded. They shoot the rock behind the arc too, and they're going to be a good game for you, don't you think?
Absolutely. They did not play well last night against Western, and they're going to show up ready to go.
Congratulations. That's a big win for you.
Thanks, Arch.
I know that you wanted that one, and Coach Keller gets the big win here in this one tonight, as they had it out to 50 points at one time, and they picked up the victory with about 112 to 69 on the difference on the game. And Austin Starr, our Taco John's player of the game from Las Vegas. But you could go through the list, Randy. I mean, you could have picked anybody in that game.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of points scored out there, a lot of people in double figures. We're not going to spend the time doing all of it because it's everybody on the sheet there. They got points out there. I'm sure you guys talked about it, but 70%, I mean, basically is what they're shooting from the field. Absolutely incredible. Not a lot of rebounds to be had when you do that. Very few turnovers. I mean, they had a complete game tonight.
A statement game of sorts here for the University of Providence, and a statement weekend because they beat a couple of teams. And, of course, LC was a big victory for them. Then they come back and blow out Western in this one. As Montana State University Northern come to town on Tuesday, both teams can shoot the rock. Can the University of Montana State University Northern shut down that offense? So I don't know if they can, if they continue to play like a team like that.
That's going to be pretty tough, especially in this gymnasium. Maybe up in the Armory, that might be a little different deal, but home cooking's pretty good for the Argos right now.
And I will say that Northern will come with a big contingency of cheering fans, too. They travel very well. Great games tonight. UP gets the sweep here at home.
Yeah, a big victory for them as well. 61-50 for the ladies, 112-69 for the guys. Doesn't get any better than that.
That will wrap it up for our broadcast here for tonight. And, of course, we'll be right back with you coming up on Tuesday, where we've talked a lot about it. Montana State University Northern will be coming to town, and the University of Providence is really making a statement, as there were some question marks just exactly how tough they would be. I think they answered that call this weekend. They are ranked number 23. 2 weeks from now, we'll see how far they move up the ladder, because they are definitely a team to be reckoned with. The University of Providence gets the sweep here. The women win it 61-50 in an upset game, as they were here in that one. Number 13 taking on number 4. The first loss for Western, the first conference win for the University of Providence. On the other side, the men take care of business. They were up 50 at one time. The final is UP wins it 112-69. For Randy Bogdan, I'm Jim Sargent. We appreciate the fact you have joined us right here on KDBM 1490 and KNX 102.7 FM. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.